What's up, y'all? This is D, and I'm coming back to you with something I have not done in a long time, and that is a product review. I'm coming to you with this item from Hygger, and full disclosure, Hygger has become one of our supporters of the Brooklyn Aquarium Society, and I agreed to do a review of this item for them because this is something that I personally thought is something that our members could use, either whether they use it for freshwater or saltwater, and it's really affordable. And saving a buck keeps us in the hobby. A lot of people can't afford the fancy equipment, so they fall out of the hobby or whatnot. So this hang on the back filter is unique in two ways, and this is something that I selected. And once again, I'm going to tell you that this is supported by Hygger. I asked for this for the purpose of reviewing it, for the purpose of a raffle, which I'm going to get to at the end of this video or before the end of the video. This is a hang on the back filter. You can use it for freshwater or saltwater. It's pretty efficient. It has a very small footprint. It's actually spec'd to run on a 20 to 50 gallon aquarium. This is a model HG099L, which is pretty much a larger unit for its size, but it's a hang on the back filter. And one of the things that I ran into, I have several filters that I use to polish my tanks. A lot of them don't have larger filters on them, but I love these hang on the backs for two reasons. One, you're going to maintain it because you just reach back there, replace the filter material, and you put it back together. The canisters, you tend to get lazy and not want to open it and get water on the floor and everything. So I really like to go with hang on the back filters. And this one has the pump that actually feeds the filter. If I zoom in here, you'll see that it actually has a feed pump which goes inside the tank, which means if you have this on your tank, something happens, you trip a breaker, you lose power or whatnot, the pump can start itself back up when the power cuts back on. A lot of times you have an impeller that is relying on vacuum suctioning the water from the tank into the filter, and sometimes those don't start. This one has the pump inside the tank, which pulls the water directly in through this exceptionally long intake tube, and it has a pre-filter on it. So you know me having my killifish and danios and smaller fish and shrimp and things like that, I worry about them getting sucked into this. So it has a nice little pre-filter. You can even add whatever material you want to run through the filter. As far as media, you can just add it to a hang on in the back filter. So that's one of the reasons. The second reason is I looked, and this actually has a 1-year warranty. Now, I don't know how great that is because I've never had to send something back for the 1-year warranty. But the fact that, hey, you order something, keep the receipt, have your little box. The company's been around for a while. It's not one of those companies that is like a Pao Gong or a Chantao or something that you never heard of, or Ping Pang. You order junk off Wish and things like that. You buy cheap, you get cheap. But in this case, Hygger is a well-known company. They've been around for a while, and they offering a 1-year warranty. So let's look at some specs. All right. So once again, this is a 110 voltage unit, 60 hertz, which is pretty much low power. It is made in China. I'll show you that here. But they have a distribution center, which according to this is in California. So you're not sending it to China. You can call them up. They have a phone number inside that you can reach them. They have a website that you can reach them by. So that is really cool. And like I said a minute ago, this one in particular is rated for 20 to 50 gallons. As you can see right here, 20 to 50 gallons. Small footprint. It's 6 by 7 by 19, which is pretty much up and down going by the intake tube. It's pretty quiet. I'm going to set it up just for the sake of review, and then I'll give it a kick of the tires, as we say, and see how it works. Now, I usually don't do unboxings, but since I asked Hygger for this unit, I'm going to see just how it comes. Try not to jack it up. I'm trying to be neat about it. So, okay, we got your manual in here. It's nicely packaged. Here, make sure you guys can see this. Here are the 3 models. There's the 99, which is, I believe, this one, the HG99. Wait a minute. HG99. Okay, let me get in here. HG99S, there's a HG99M, and there's an L. So pretty much small, medium, large. This is a larger one, small footprint. I'll put the packaging there. Let me actually open this up, because sometimes you get instructions, you can't even read them. They're in some weird language. All right, so we got the 1-year warranty. All right, 1 year does not cover damage by improper installation, of course, or erosion. So if you do use it on a saltwater tank and it erodes, you're not going to cover that, but it can be used on a saltwater tank. And yeah, warranty, basic instructions, yada, yada, yada. Who reads instructions anyway? Okay, it comes with 2 filter cartridges, which is cool. I don't know if it runs on 2 at the same time or if they're nice enough to just give you 2. I can take a look at this. It has a carbon pad, which I do like. So yes, this is a carbon pad. No carbon inside, it's just a carbon impregnated filter floss, more or less. And it has a carbon chamber, which is just has your pretty much your carbon inside. And another pad. These tend to get clogged up, but the thing I like about these hard pads is you can take them out, rinse them off in tank water, and kind of maintain some biological, even though you can do the same thing with this, but they tend to keep the tank really clear because they're so fine. All right, we'll put that on the side here. Here's your intake tubes and your pre-filter. All right, intake tubes and pre-filter. Pretty nice, long tubes. And the piece de resistance. Here is the filter itself. Nice, really nice. Okay, here's the filter. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you can actually see it. It's pretty small. It's about the average size. It's a little narrow, it's not wide. It is kind of wide front to back. Oh, okay, that's because I noticed what it is. This is a waterfall style, which is why this lip comes down really far. Usually, if you look from the side, the filters stop right here, and they have that noise. Like if you hear in back of me, you can hear a little bit of the splatter from my filter on the little 10-gallon down there from the water splashing in. This has a long lip that goes way into the water, all the way down to where the pump actually goes. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right. I'm going to open this up neatly so you can get a better look. All right. Yeah, now you can really get a close look at that lip here. Oh, actually, and look, it comes with filter cartridges in it. So they actually give you 2 extra cartridges in the box. Now, that's cool. And, okay, I didn't know that. It comes with biological media. It has bio balls here. So it comes with biological media. It has a overflow type style catch. What would you call it? In the salt water, we would just call this a hang-on overflow in the back. So the water gets pumped up into this filter, sprays out into this, and flows over the bio balls into this filter chamber below, and then runs into the tank. So let me see. Does this come off? I don't want to jack it up. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is your bio chamber for your bio media. And then you have your pretty much your standard filter chamber with that carbon and the pre-filter and stuff inside. And then it would just flow right down into the water. So that was pretty cool. This is one of the reasons why I was really curious about this, because I never saw this stackable style filter before. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to put it on the tank, see how much noise it makes, and I'll get back to you. But overall perception, really nice. It's really nicely made. It's probably injection molded. It feels like one solid piece, so I'm not worried about this breaking. Probably drop it. Not worried. Not like I plan on dropping it, but yeah, one of the good things is the pump is here. It has a pretty long cord. This is about a 6-foot cord. And as you can see, this pumps into the bottom of the filter casing and goes up to the top and sprays down and runs down where it is returned into the tank. And let me take this off once again. Let me rock that a little bit. So yeah, you can see down here, these are the grates where the water will flow back into this little chamber here and into the tank. So first glimpse, God's honest truth, really well built, really affordable. I'll put a price up on the screen for how much this retails for, give you an idea of what the cost is and what you'll find it for. Also in here, I noticed there's a little overflow. Okay, so I could see if this gets clogged up and water backs up, you'll see overflow through this little hole here, and I would imagine that would make some sort of noise, or you'd be able to see it, which would signal that it's time to clean your tank, your filter rather. Also, hopefully there's enough light for you guys, you can adjust the flow with this knob on the top, so you can make it stronger or slower. Like I said, I have tanks with shrimp in them. I kind of don't want it flowing top speed into the tank, so that's a cool thing here. Followed by your good old Hygger logo. I'm really surprised that it had these bio balls in there, because I did not expect that, so that's cool. And let me get it on the tank and let's see how it runs. Well, after a lot of squeezing and pulling out of the old filter that was back there, I got the Hygger filter running. There is a really nice flow coming off of it. I wish I could get back there, but the pothos is really nuts. But one thing I like is I don't hear any splatter, and the flow is really subtle. You can see the flow. You can't even tell that I switched anything. You really still hear the filter from down there from the 10-gallon tank, but it makes no noise. This thing is absolutely quiet. And you can see I have really small fish in here. You know, I have my rice fish and have my pencil fish in there. And really, I'll be honest, the tank was clear to begin with, but I was really looking to see if this thing made any noise or if it was really inconvenient. I basically plugged it in, put it in, and it primes itself. You hear the little and it started right up. So I will say day one, this is a really nice filter. The price I'll put right up here. I found these on Hygger's website. I'll put the price right up here. One good thing, this and other things, maybe you don't need a filter, but Hygger, as one of the supporters of the Brooklyn Aquarium Society, has actually given us a discount code for a nice discount off of everything on their website. So I'm going to actually put that right here so you guys can take advantage of that. And a lot of nice things from Hygger. I'm really nice. I want to say thank you to Hygger. Thank you to Hygger for sending me this filter. And we're at the end of the video, so I'm going to say I'm going to clean it, rebox it. Media is completely new. I'm replacing the media with fresh media. And this is going to be a raffle item at the Brooklyn Aquarium Society's January meeting. So some lucky person, we're going to raffle this off at the January meeting. I hope you guys are able to make it. It's going to be the second January Friday. So the second Friday in January. If you're not sure and want to know other things going on at the Brooklyn Aquarium Society, feel free to check us out. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Brooklyn Aquarium Society's website is basny.org. I almost spelled our own website wrong. So basny.org for more information. And thank you and welcome to the family, Hygger. Look out for this and other things from Hygger and our other sponsors on our social media pages. So until next time, this is D from Brooklyn. Keeping my sanity by keeping aquariums and trying to keep it affordable. Love, peace, and hair grease. See ya.